Show. Andy and Castoe, King of Castoe Show.
Get stupid.
What if instead of Margaritaville was called Tartaritaville?
Tartarus?
Yeah, Tartaritaville.
Tartaritaville.
This is a bad place to start. We'd have to start somewhere else.
And it's no, it's a Greek Mexican restaurant.
I see. A Greek Mexican fusion restaurant. Instead of a lemon rice soup, it's a lemon.
What the fuck is lemon rice soup?
That's what they serve at the Greek restaurant in Simi. They have a
you were talking Greek food.
Yeah. So it's a Greek Mexican fusion. So it's lemon rice instead of lemon rice soup. It's lemon menudo soup. Thoughts?
I don't like them.
I don't like this.
Call me a staunch traditionalist, but the Greeks can keep to their own shit.
Oh, I see.
The only fusion that I think Mexican works with at all, Korean.
Amen, brother.
Yes.
I was waiting to see what you're gonna say. Amen, brother.
We fit together so damn well.
Like peanut butter and Chinese food.
Yeah.
Like jelly on a lady.
Every time that, oh my god, like I've eaten at those like kind of fusion restaurants. It's a taco, but surprise, surprise, it will be that little kind of like bao sticky bun thing with like chicharron, pickled onions on top. Sends me.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Those are wonderful. What a wonderful mesh of cultures.
the Koreans and the Mexicans coming together.
I don't think anybody has the synergy. The team up combo, Marvel rival shout out right there, that a Mexican and Korean have.
Both of you press C, everyone's happy.
Yeah, bro, I get my 20% buff to...
You pointed at me like I was Korean. Like
obviously, my Korean co-host, McKellen Souls here. I'm sorry. We had such a professional intro last time. It's the Castoe Show. Again, I'm your host, Nick Escalante. My other host, McKellen Souls, is staring at me with his eyes in person right now.
Beaming, my eyes are like headlights and my Manson lamps. I believe is what they call them.
And as always, behind the mic and the keyboard, we have Anthony Castoe. Antwan, pull up a picture of Marty Feldman, please.
I'm sorry?
Marty Feldman, famed actor, comedian Marty Feldman. He's got Marty Feldman eyes. Personal hero of mine, Marty Feldman is.
What else did he do besides the Igor thing?
He was genuinely involved in a lot of like new English comedic troupes back in the day. Yeah, and then he came over and started doing a lot of films based off the fact that he kind of just looked like that.
Jesus Christ!
Putting on Nick's face, I see. Wonderful
he
choice.
asked for it, so.
Oh man! He really is. He's tough to look at.
Like, he had a loving wife and a loving life.
They always do, don't they?
Yeah, because he's a funny man and he's a good man. I think with a good heart. It's just that
there's hope for us yet.
There's hope for the two of us.
Yeah. I like to think that we're not as bad as Marty Feldman.
Well, clearly that's what we must be. If we don't have a loving wife and a loving life, clearly we are worse than Marty Feldman.
Yeah.
There it is. And look at how normal his wife looks. Look at how normal he looks in that photo, kind of.
He doesn't. He looks like a creepy John Lennon.
Nah. I'm a creep.
Yeah, imagine if John Lennon didn't beat his wife.
Yeah.
That's Marty Feldman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good ending, John Lennon.
God. Oh, we actually had discussion points to talk about.
Topics
today.
of conversation.
Flying off the handle into Marty Feldman.
Well, that's what we do.
Always.
We just talk about whatever and hope that it turns out all right.
Oh, okay. No, this was the Beastie Boys rap that I hastily wrote.
Okay, so as I will say, for context, we were in the car on the way here, and Nick goes, "Hey, I just wrote a funny Beastie Boys rap for I can imagine the two of us doing." I'm like, "Okay," because that's how most conversations go between me and Nick. It's just like, "Hey, I have an idea that I think would be really funny," and the other person just goes,
"Hey,
all right, man,
speak plainly, child.
Speak your shit, king."
Yeah. All right. So yeah, no, it would be like in the vein of Beastie Boys. So. First name's Mac. No, first name's McKellen. Last name's Souls. Fellas, watch you ladies. He's after them holes.
Oh, goodness.
Right?
Yeah, and everyone knows that that's my vibe. Incredibly misogynistic.
He's hunting.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt, on the prowl.
I've seen Mac on all fours run at least 18 miles an hour at like scared woman in dark parking lots.
Where have you seen this?
That's my vibe. No,
I didn't do that when I was in California.
yeah, no. Do you remember? It's that movie with the dude who played Professor X back in the day.
Split? Yeah, where he's
the fucking
he's the
running
beast.
sequence.
The beast has come for you. There's not much I can do.
Also, like in Dun to Dun,
Holy fuck,
when like he's about to take off his he takes off his shoes and then he starts running mad fucking crazy. Your shoes are off right now.
Well, my shoes are off because I asked you, hey, should I take my shoes off? And you said, yeah, if you're Chinese. So I took my shoes off.
My famed Chinese co-host, McKellen Souls.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, guys, I don't do the riff. I'll stop
You called me both Korean and Chinese within a span of exactly.
I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah, thank you, Antwan.
What is happening? Oh, we have the Beastie Boys. We have some.
Do you see that creepy fucking thing, Antwan?
Yeah,
put
look
in
at
the
that
corner?
disgusting thing.
Yeah, you were talking to Nick, and I saw that. I said, "Holy shit!" like.
Okay. I actually wrote a couple things for us to discuss today. Number one, chief among them, we've been enjoying a fun new video game created by the Chinese, Marvel's Rivals.
Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals.
Buddy.
Marvel Rivals. Tencent.
Yeah.
Tencent created Marvel Rivals.
Was the man's name Tencent?
No, I believe that's the name of the company.
Oh.
I believe that's...
Okay.
And we've been having a great time.
Really, a grand time. Yeah.
Did you play Overwatch back in the day?
I did. Okay. I was a massive Overwatch 1 enjoyer. Overwatch 2 came out, and I could not care less.
Yeah. When they made a bunch of changes, and then now, a couple of years later, have sort of gone back on literally all of the changes. It was pretty cool. Yeah, man, it's Marvel Rivals is like scratching that itch that I had back in the day when I like first played Overwatch, and I just sat down and I played like 7 hours of Roadhog. It felt good. It felt real good.
Fucking Chain. I haven't seen you use a lot of Winter Soldier. I heard he's a Roadhog analog.
Oh, buddy, Winter Soldier's gameplay is so fun because it's literally like 3 shots with gun, use an ability, 3 shots with gun, use an ability. Yeah, punch him, reel him in, energy blast, and then you just leap in the air and slam down on folks.
Slam
again.
I slam my
again. I slam my arm into the man's hole. It's very fun. It's in like here's the thing about Marvel Rivals is that like I play every role. And it's fun to play every role.
I wish I could be like you. In these games, unfortunately, I always find myself in the same. It's a comfortable element, and it's one that I have a lot of fun in. I like playing a more supportive role in these team games, right?
Yes.
Like I was playing with our wonderful part-time editor, Tomas Siriaco, yesterday. Shout out Tomas, a big shit out. And he almost exclusively uses DPS, right? Yeah, he's an attacking son of a bitch, is what he is.
I've seen his comments on our videos. I know he's an attacking son of a bitch.
Scathing, rat asshole, Argentine, derogatory. And multiple times I was like, hey, it'd be really cool being some kind of non-DPS character right now. Really pick your poison. And he's like, no. Antwan, pull up a picture of who's Aragorn's ancestor?
Oh, Isildur.
Yeah, Isildur saying no at Hugo Weaving, please.
Yeah, it's because I've been in multiple games where people auto lock like 4 DPS immediately. What happens is they see like 2 auto lock, 1 more auto locks right after, and then the 4th guy goes, "Now pick Black Panther." That's the role I think moving forward.
My brother.
Black Panther. And I'll make it like a comment in the game team chat, like, guys, support and tank are also very good roles, and all of these bitches have the same. I play support and tank all the time. This is my one game this is my one game before I have to take care of my sick and dying grandmother. Please let me play DPS, please. And it's like, okay, bud, whatever you got to do.
I will spit on you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, whatever, man.
Also, okay, well, before I get off of it, they really made Black Panther like, a little. He looks like a fuckboy. That's what I was getting. It's like, yeah, they gave him like the black male protagonist haircut.
The Samara Hamra.
That they like, yeah.
Girl.
As soon as Killmonger became a thing, like in the Black Panther movie,
yeah,
every single time there is a black male protagonist in a video game, he has that haircut.
Well, yeah, Black Panther won 3 Academy Awards, Nick. Black Panther was a prestigious movie that made a difference in this world.
Buddy, we're doing this. Okay, we're doing this.
Go for it. Speak your shit.
I literally have it written down right here on the docket.
Yes.
Marvel is cool, but it's become the most chudly thing. And I will embrace the chud for this one episode.
Go for it.
Truth be told, I'm not a very big fan of the Black Panther. All right.
Who is that? Where it's like, I'm not a fan of the what video?
Angle said the black people.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, I can remember. It was like I know what that's from. I just can't remember.
Yeah, and it's God, a fine movie by Marvel standards back in the day. 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, what happens? Oh, the villain is just evil Black Panther.
Oh.
I hate that. That's been like a big pet peeve for me. It's like, 9 times out of 10, if it's a solo hero film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they pick the one dude who has identical powers or whatever.
It's a shame.
To the hero.
It's a shame.
Iron Man. Ironmonger.
That's just like people trying to replicate Iron Man's tech, but doing it worse. But yeah, I agree with you.
Box of scraps.
Hulk, Abomination. Captain America.
Also Red Hulk. Red Hulk incoming.
Oh, Red Hulk. Well,
Captain America. Hitler.
Hitler, the Superman.
Yeah, Super Hitler.
Shang-Chi, another Chinese man.
Yes.
I'm trying to help you out here, man.
What can beat this Chinese martial artist?
What if we got another Chinese martial artist?
Oh my god,
that's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's every single. Maybe not Thor. I'll concede Thor.
Yeah, Thor does. Yeah, even when it's like Dark Elves Thor, not really.
Dark Elves, really?
No,
they look pretty white to me.
Dark Elves, is that what we're calling them?
Please, enough of this PC bullshit.
Janine, enough of this.
Yes. We got ice dwellers in the chat.
One of my problems with Black Panther, even when watching it back in the day, is it was like some of the action scenes were fine, the action scenes that they had, but then like the stuff in between where it was like his sister going, "First of all, brother, what are those?" and pointing at his shoes.
Call them sneakers.
Yeah, and it's like
they have no sound when you take a step, so it's very sneaky.
That's why we call them the sneaker.
Yeah, like when I was in the theater watching that go down way back in the day, I was gagging. I didn't have a fun time with that joke. I'm like, typical Marvel humor, derogatory.
And then there was another bit where it's like after he's killed Killmonger, and Killmonger's like, "What do we do with your buddy?" And Killmonger's like, "Just throw me in the ocean, like my ancestors." It's like, you're from Wakanda,
buddy.
You're from.
What's up, Auntie?
Yeah.
Licking his fucking
I
lips.
like Michael B. Jordan, don't get me wrong.
Bitch.
People who are like, Killmonger's the greatest villain that Marvel's ever known. I don't know. No, not even then.
You say this when Ben Kingsley has been in the MCU.
Yeah, as the Mandarin. Everyone's favorite, the Mandarin.
He's not even Chinese?
He's not. The Mandarin had 10 rings and was Chinese. I remember.
Yeah, wasn't that kind of... I remember...
It's kind of weird that the Marvel comics once had a superhero that's like, what's his superpower? He's Chinese. And we call him the Mandarin.
Watch out now.
What is his nickname? We call him the Chinese guy.
He's really into jewelry.
It's you, Orient Man. And he has
it's Rice President vibes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, who would ever poison Iron Man?
Iron Man. I'm trying to steer his technology. What do you do, Chinese man? I have a lot of magic rings.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Fing Fang Foom. I love a lot of superheroes whose power is that they're just like racist stereotypes.
I'm sorry, you just activated like
Fing Fang Foom?
Yes, okay. Exactly. Fing Fang Foom. Marvel has a absolute hard-on for alliteration in their naming. I love it.
You know who we get it from? Stan Lee. Stan Lee was the guy who, when they were like
Stan Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Stan Lee. Stan Lee, when they would come up with a superhero, it'd be like Spider-Man, with powers, spider, whatever, neighborhood superhero. What do we call him? Well, he's got to have 2 letters to start. Peter Parker, Sue Storm, Reed Richards. That's him. That's the guy who's
Bless him.
Yeah,
Every
exactly.
single time it's alliteration, Stan Lee's fingerprints are still on. He's smiling up.
Bruce Banner. He's a man who gets really angry sometimes.
I miss his cameos. Honestly, I feel like that was another reason why it does not hit anywhere close to the same
Yeah.
as it does. Yeah, it's like I don't have my old man, you know?
Your old man.
Like that little he's walking through the fucking library and the lizard's trying to murder his ass.
Oh my
But he's
God.
listening to, Pagliacci or some shit.
Some tunes, and then Spider-Man's kicking the lizard's ass in the background. Yeah.
Also, he's the lizard.
Yeah.
Call back to last week's episode. He was that British bastard.
Reese Fon, the lizard. Yeah.
Yeah, Reese Fonzies.
Reese Fonzies, as we used to call him.
Yeah,
The lizard.
Pinch his
Oh.
little bony cheek.
The man who was kind of in Spider-Man No Way Home, whatever that movie was.
You're right. Wait, what?
Yeah, the lizard was in there for like a solid 2 minutes.
I just oh my gosh. Was he in prison?
In what? Spider-Man No
yeah,
Way
in
Home?
like the weird jail thing? Like he never
No, he was in the van. He was in the van that they had out front. He was like... they locked him up inside a van.
You're right. Nowhere to be found during the climax of said movie.
He was there for like a minute, again, to say like, hello, Peter. And then Andrew Garfield's like, hi, Mr. Connors. Like,
Peter Parker.
yeah, Peter. Hello, Peter.
That was a movie. I feel like that was the last Marvel movie that I saw
That hit.
in theaters
Okay.
and enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the enjoyment, it's like, come on, you know what you're doing here. It's cheap.
Exactly. Listen, it's cheap, but it's effective. It's the Chinese food of Spider-Man.
I don't go to every movie with the idea that it's like that I'm like super hyped. It's going to be like some landmark.
Yeah.
You know, movies have become like they haven't even become. They've always been a varied media. Where it's like, yeah, you know what movie you're going to go in and be like, this is profound, right? Versus like, no, I just want to sit down and be entertained for a couple hours, you know?
Your Marty Scorsese versus your Sam Raimi's. You know what you're getting into when you go to see either movie.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's perfectly okay when they make a movie with the premise of all of the Spider-Men is going to be in this one. You know what you're getting.
Oh, I like that.
Exactly. It's like, oh, all the Spider-Man's going to be in this one. Tight.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's some neat
and
trick.
that's what I got. I had
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Yeah, did they really have to make him sound like such an old Jewish
That's what he
woman?
sounded like before when he's like, yeah, over here, Osborn.
Jews hero. No, he was doing his best to be
Jews
like,
hero.
a little goblinoid, like
Yeah.
a little creepy coming at you, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like, yeah, we could destroy again. And then it's just like, slay, hunty, slay.
Oh, Peter, too weak to send me home.
Too weak to snatch my wig.
Come on, Peter. Snatch it, little boy.
Or I'll snatch your weave, Peter Parker.
I've seen you.
Yeah, like they just they made it a little gay that one.
Yeah,
part.
uh-huh.
They didn't need to.
Speaking
You know?
of Spider-Man stuff, are we going to really go see Kraven the Hunter? Because I don't want to. But I know it was proposed.
You know, Mac, life is a lot of it is doing things that you don't want to do,
Okay.
but having the courage to do it anyways.
What's the courage in going to see the Kraven? There's no courage in that.
Yeah,
There's no
I'm
cour-
afraid. You want to look at me? I am afraid.
There's nothing
of
but
Kraven
there's
the Hunter.
I've heard it's the same thing with Madam Web, same thing with Morbius, where I've heard no good things.
No, it's
No
gonna
good
be
things.
it's gonna be the bit where it's like you and the unnamed person who we will go watch this movie with.
The mystery person, the spin the
yeah.
wheel mystery person.
Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Antwan? Is it gonna be Jason?
Who knows? Who knows at this point in time?
I would really like for like me trying to fight my way out of you guys' like grip.
Mhm.
It's like no, you can't make me. And it's like you're gonna watch Kraven.
It's literally the Bird Box meme where he's like holding her eyes open. It's like you will watch.
Yes, it's just Mac's fingers like peeling my eyeballs. Terrifying.
Do you know how long the movie is?
How long?
It's like 2.5 hours.
Oh my god!
It's like 2.5 hours.
Okay. At an event that I recently was at, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said, "I'm not a big movie person, mostly because a lot of them now are like 3 hours long." And I'm like, "Really?"
I think that's a fair point.
Oh crap, they are.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
When we were watching the Coen Brothers movies, and I mentioned like it's good to watch a 2-hour movie that feels like 2 hours. That's exactly what I meant, because it's like so many movies are like, if you go in knowing that they're like 2 hours. There's so many movies that I've wanted to go see in theaters. I wanted to see like Killers of the Flower Moon in theaters, but like the fact that it was like 3 hours and something minutes, I was like, I don't want to fucking be like,
yeah, I have.
I have a whole ass life to live. I don't want to be in a theater for 3 hours and 30 minutes just being like, yeah, this is a good movie. But man, it's 3 hours and 30 minutes.
I ran out of drink like an hour ago.
Yeah,
Christ.
Can you go give me another Diet Coke if I'm not at a studio?
I'm not watching this on TNT 3 months after. You know, like, and I'm also getting. I want to say I'm getting the age, but it's been happening where it's like, no, that's my own damn fault. I've been getting alcoholic beverages before I go into drinks now, and I need to piss.
There you go.
And it's like, I have the nasty habit of like spouting a drink in 5 seconds. And then
fill up your bladder with drinks.
Must piss. No. I'm missing part of the movie. I had a piss during a Gladiator 2.
Well, how long was Gladiator 2?
Oh, buddy. Hold on.
How long? Because knowing Ridley Scott, famed director Ridley Scott, there's no way that movie was not like there's no way that movie was not over 2 hours. Runtime. For those of you at home,
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Nick was just googling the runtime of Gladiator.
Almighty. Yeah. You know, this is a poll right here.
A call to action to our many listeners and subscribers.
Men in Black 1.
Men in Black 1.
One of my favorite movies to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Short as fuck. Incredibly short movie.
I was about to say it's like 1 hour 40, right? Like it's not that long a movie.
It is deathly fast. Hold on.
And a lot happens in that movie too. Like it's not a film noir style plot. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. No, not far off at all.
It is like an entire hour shorter than Gladiator 2.
Uh-huh.
And I'm willing to say tells a much more compelling story.
Well, yeah. God, it's
a full fucking hour. That's an entire 60 minutes of just like what's happening. You know? It's like I get, in some type of movies you need that to properly bring that people on the journey that you want them to take.
But I would argue for Ridley Scott movies, especially like the last couple Ridley Scott movies, doesn't
get a fucking editor.
It doesn't need to be that 2 hours.
Yes,
30.
Chop it to the fucking foundations.
Please.
All right, skin. Oh my God, him. God bless him, Paul Thomas Anderson.
God bless him, Marty Scorsese. After his editor died, that one lady who edited all his movies,
those were the days.
That's when he started doing like these 3 hour movies. Like, listen, they're probably, again, I've said this about Martin Scorsese. He released a movie, one of the best movies released that year, an hour too long. Like you could shorten it just a smidge. Out of your total runtime, if it's 3 hours 30, you can cut it. He really
relied on one lady to do all of his editing.
Apparently, she was like the editor he had for the longest time that like cut his movies down to like 2 hours.
For the longest time. If you'd edit a Scorsese film tonight, there would still be like an hour that you'd have to cut.
For those of you who's wondering what it's like to know me and Nick, that's what it's like to know me and Nick. Where one of us just starts a Billy Joel song.
You said it. You said longest time. Yeah. And am I not take advantage of that?
Am I wrong?
Shoot me now.
Go ahead.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
Now, I'm not one for blasphemy, but that is funny.
That was funny.
How long is not
Bruce Almighty?
Yeah,
this is what we're going to do.
We're just going to look at movie run. This is the movie
movies
runtime
that we like.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like, hey, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Baby Driver, I know, is like 2 hours. Like, I know that's longer. 1 hour 40. 1 hour 40. The proper length of a movie, 100 minutes.
It really is.
Yeah.
Everybody should be striving to hit. Oh, take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, oh God.
Oh yeah. The movie Oh God's 138. We need to watch that movie sometime because I think you'd get a kick out of all the Jewish humor in that movie. Liar, liar, hour 30. And listen, What movie is that? Cable Guy 130. Now we're just clicking through this. Dumb and Dumber.
Every single Jim Carrey movie
under
is
2
an
hours.
hour 30.
Under 2 hours.
Ace Ventura, hour 26. Tommy Boy, 137.
Oh, that's like the perfect movie. Listen to you little shit stains. I know where you live.
All you need is an hour and 30 to tell a great story.
Really? Then that's like 90 pages worth of dialogue, which isn't so. I mean, it's 90 pages, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, and look, if it is a movie that's more visual heavy, I'll take 2 hours.
I'll take 2 hours, please.
Yeah. 2 hours because look, that extra 30 minutes could just be your cool little Gucci expositionary shots.
Well, like No Country for Old Men, right? It's not really dialogue heavy. Around
Almost
2 hours.
Really little dialogue, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of it is watching visually people do stuff. That takes time. That takes time to establish he's buying this, he's doing this, he's putting the money here, he's constructing a gun by sawing this off.
He's flipping a coin, he's killing a man.
Yeah, exactly.
He's wearing a bowl cut.
My gosh, the bowl cut.
Don't even get me started on Anthony Castoe. Please pull up a bowl cut from...
Holy moly, I haven't looked at the screen in a hot minute. You put up a lot of shit.
Anthony's been flying. Oh my god. I think we can give somebody a seizure with this.
We're going to have to start.
You really think so?
Nobody told you to put up the million image. Andy Serkis is here.
Like,
Wait, we didn't even talk about Andy Serkis and Black Panther at all.
To just answer your question, just look down at the green mask for me at the bottom.
Yeah, shoes. Can you pull? No. For your own convenience, Antwan, after this is over, you should pull up that video of the Green Goblin mask yelling the McRib is back. Because that's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite videos on the internet. It's just the Green Mask from No Way Home going, "The McRib is back, man!"
Very good, hero, and we recommend everybody. We'll link it. We'll link it in the description,
that's
please.
A good video.
And you know what? We'll do that fun little YouTube thing.
That's
we'll
not what we
have
asked for, but that's very funny. Yeah. The
I
annotation.
thought you said bowl cut.
Bowl cut from No Country for Old Men, but that's still a funny.
That one. Okay.
I literally
don't
can't
do
see
anything
what he's
more.
doing right now.
That's very funny. The bowl cut's at the very top. Of the image.
That looks like King Henry the Fifth.
Yeah. From oh god.
No, that's just like actually how he looked.
Yeah, but I was thinking specifically there was like
the Timothy Chalamet movie.
Yeah. Was it just called like Henry?
The King.
The King. Okay, thank you.
That was a good one.
That was fine. Yeah.
How long do you think that movie was?
That was a longer one, right? That was like another. I'm gonna say like
that was a long. It felt like a longer movie.
2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm gonna say for that one. Holy shit!
Holy crap!
I'm on it. Holy crap! I'm on it, boys.
You've never seen autism this strong before. Down to the not even a minute off. Mac was.
That other one I called was hour 40. It was an hour 38. I was 2 minutes off of that one. And you have no idea how disappointed I am in myself that I was 2 minutes off.
Also, yeah, the Bobby the Bee movie, Outlaw King. I'm not gonna lie, I tried watching it.
I've never seen it.
Doesn't tickle my fancy the same way as this because this has more Shakespearean elements.
Yeah,
obviously he's fucking Henry V.
Timothy Chalamet for being named Timothy Chalamet, for being French, for being
Twinkathy Chalamet,
for being a lot of things. He's a fucking fantastic.
Oh, homie connect.
Yeah, homie's doing it.
There it is slightly formulaic.
Slightly.
Like a Timothy Chalamet role, right? Mm-hmm. Most of the time, he's going to be borderline whispering his words until he screams. Mm-hmm. And then...
Did somebody say Dune Part 2? But in Dune Part 2, it's
his
fantastic.
Cheekbones are just wagging at you so hard during his screaming sequence. But yeah, like 80% of the film, he has like a dark intensity. And it's like, Mother... The Bene Gesserit are shoving my hands in holes.
Yeah,
it's like really you're letting them do this to me. You know,
it is for your own good, your own good, Paul.
But I enjoy almost every time that I see him on screen.
Yeah,
imagine having integrity as an actor.
Imagine, can you imagine?
Robert De Niro couldn't.
Oh, well, listen. Sometimes, be careful. Be careful. Stop, or my mom will shoot. Sometimes you just got to earn money. Sometimes you literally just have to get a paycheck.
Is the bag not big enough for Robert De Niro? Like, how much is enough?
Listen, for someone like me who would take any money, I can't judge. I can't judge a Mr. Robert De Niro. Mr. Robert De Niro who has like 5 houses and 20 children or whatever.
He's still popping out kids.
Yeah.
He is like the actor equivalent of Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Just imagine. I'm doing the face right now for all those at home.
Yes.
Antwan, pull up a Robert De Niro just impression of somebody. Look up, Dave Franco doing Robert De Niro.
That's pretty good.
In The Neighbors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, imagine that heaving over you as a young woman. Like, I'm fucking you.
As the young woman's mindset, I imagine it would be that, like, man, I'm gonna get so much money out of this.
Come over here. It's vulgar, but damn it. Okay, you know what?
Absolute vulgar material that we're promoting here.
Robert De Niro in the year 2024. Anything sexual he does is vulgar.
He should not be having kids. Just politely. He's what, 80 something?
Yes.
Everything should be dead down there. Should be.
The gas station rhino pills. They refused to let him go.
We saw him at that Shell gas station getting those pills. Remember? It's Rhino Ivory.
Give me the pills. Give me the pills.
Give me the pill.
Bobby, really? This is a Simi Valley gas station. These aren't going to work that good.
Hey, Bobby.
I need my pills, Fokker.
Oh my goodness! Remember the Fokkers? That's another.
Oh my god! He's a master of the toothless smile. Yeah, Robert De Niro.
That's gonna work good for him in the nursing home when he when his dentures are knocked out.
Take your bets, people. How long before Bobby De Niro ends up in a nursing home?
Never, because he's so rich.
It's not gonna happen.
He's so rich. Can you imagine if we put the old?
He'll be getting sucked off by weird ladies till the day he dies.
Should we go live in a nursing home just for the weird sex? Is that something that we should consider? You know what? I don't think we should.
Considering that weird sex you're referring to is almost all the time non-consensual.
Oh, really?
It's a nursing home. They made jokes about that in Billy Madison.
Do you not think that
Happy Gilmore?
Do you not think that the old folks kind of want it too with one another?
No,
never.
I would think that after at least women go through menopause, and men have the disgusting reality of pee no work no more.
No, but that's what the rhino pills are for men and women, right?
They take those pills and they die. That's what happens.
Take the rhino. Yeah.
Yes, when boners start to rise, the elderly start to die. We know this. Yeah, why do you think all their hearts give out?
Hit it.
Oh, God.
This is good. This is a good portion of the podcast.
We were doing this incredibly bit, and then a wholesome woman just messaged me, and I'm like,
"Oh, how is she? Is that all right to ask?"
She's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
wonderful.
I just want everybody to know.
Does she know you do this?
No, not yet.
Oh, goodness.
That's going to be a hell of a bomb to drop.
Oh, goodness. But just to let you know, we are the worst people on this.
No.
Yes.
We're far from the worst.
Yes.
Baseline, we're Catholic. How bad could we be?
Was that like what Cortez said, like right before stepping on the land? We're Catholic. How bad could we be?
You know what? And I believe him.
And Mac. We have these 80 viewers, and they watch every episode. Unlike other people that have millions and thousands of subscribers, and they get like 20 views. Okay,
you're right. Markiplier, we're on your ass. Jacksepticeye, we're on your ass.
Those guys still make videos?
I don't know. I assume. I still see their faces sometimes.
Markiplier.
Hello, everybody.
My name is an episode recently.
I never got into Markiplier. There's something about him that seemed,
I did back in the day. I thought he was just goofy and fun. But
was he the asshole with the pink mustache?
Yeah, Wilford Warfstache. Everyone's favorite character that of Markiplier's.
Never got that character.
Never understood it. That's Lorne Michaels reviewing Markiplier's audition tape. Never got this character of yours.
We'll have Anthony Fantano go back review that era of Markiplier.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Doesn't do it for me.
Warftano here.
Now,
the strongest mustache in the game.
I was a big C-Nanners enjoyer back in the day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Too.
Consensus 3 out of 3?
Yeah.
We love him.
He's one of the goats.
Him, gassy Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember the classic
Mr. Sark was
Ghost Freeman video?
I can smell you.
Yeah, I can.
It is.
I literally watched that in the middle of a PE class once with friends, and we were just laughing our asses.
Everybody was dying.
Yeah, everyone's like, "This is the funniest thing we've ever seen."
I remember when I was a child and I was like watching that for like the 12th time.
Mm-hmm.
It's still like it's hard to get those laughs now as a 25-year-old man,
mm-hmm.
but those gut shaking laughs where it's like, like coming up for air. Yeah, goodness gracious, they had it on back then.
Mm-hmm. Simple
content for simple men like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Markiplier always seemed a little.
You need to watch his like an old Kerbal. No. He's happily dating a woman, from what I understand. His old like Kerbal space program videos. Don't you finger quotes me and not on the mic? I say something and you finger quotes me from a distance without saying anything.
See, this is eventually a camera would be nice.
I don't do that to you when I'm recording all the way across the country.
I'm sure you do something.
I like to my mother in the room, just like allegedly. She's like, "What are you doing here? Get out of my house."
Your mom watches.
My mom would never watch this. I tried to show
God
her.
Bless her. She's a good lady.
I tried to show her shorts once of one of Tom's shorts, and I was like, watch this. This is really funny. And she watched it, and she's like, "It's very energetic, isn't it? Like a lot's happening." It's like that's like the meanest thing she'll say about it. It's like a lot's happening. It's hard to follow.
Bless you, Mom. And yes.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. When you're right, you're right. And you're always right.
Oh, we were supposed to talk about Nardwar.
Oh, let's talk Nardwar.
Yes, the human
serviette.
Ain't that what a weird thing to say?
For those of you who don't know what a serviette is, it's one of those napkin dispensers in a restaurant.
And that's him.
He's the human serviette.
It makes sense. In Spanish, napkin is servieta.
Oh yeah.
So I love Latin. It sneaks around a few languages. That whore.
Thank you very much, Latin.
Mm-hmm.
Nardwar is. We were like when we talked about him, it's just like a casual man. Nardwar is like another creature entirely. He's able to find information from
doesn't
people
seem human
that no one else would know. He was doing that before we have social media. He was doing this back in the early 90s with Sonic Youth and with Black Flags, Henry Rollins or whatever. He was just doing this to people in an age where it shouldn't have been possible for him to do it with. And now that he's doing it now, it's still
Give
cool.
that boy a computer?
It's
holy.
Yeah. He just mentions something that who was it where it's God, was it Kodak Black or somebody where he mentioned a rap name that he had for he mentioned a rap name that they had for a day before they changed it, and he's like, "How the fuck do you know that?" And he's like, "You're Kodak Black. We gotta know." And it's God, to just
for a moment, I saw you transmogrify.
Yeah, I had the hat. I had the hat
with the big goofy ball on top.
Yeah.
You got the hair.
I pretty much have the hair. Yeah.
That's it. One like on this video, and we're doing a Nardwar bit and posting it.
We're just.
I'm gonna like this on video so we can do a
September 19th, 1984.
Wait a minute.
A body found in Nueces County. Does that sound familiar?
I don't think it does, Nardwar.
How do you know about that? How do you know about?
Oh my god. I would love to see Nardwar interview a terrorist.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Disneyland, 1990. Here's a photo of you we have in front of Disneyland.
He starts handing like a serial killer a bunch of milk cartons.
Yeah, it's
that's Sandy Johnson.
Does he live
age 11? Do you know her?
How do you know this, Nardwar?
What? The police show up right behind him.
You're the BTK killer. We gotta know. You're the son of Sam. We have to know.
Why don't you introduce yourself? My name's Richard Ramirez.
The Night Stalker. How the fuck do you know that? He's doing this in the 80s?
Yes.
to Richard Ramirez on the street. You're the Night Stalker. We gotta know. Oh man, we gotta
find your murder weapon of choice, a .22 caliber pistol.
This is really good. This is a fantastic bit.
No, this is too good not to work with.
Yeah,
we're gonna get you a golf cap. We're gonna make you Nardwar.
Antwan, cut this out of the episode entirely.
No. Unfortunately, it's nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is wonderful.
Yes, our audience will see our creative process.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, they'll see it. I'll shove it down the goddamn throats.
It's horrifying. Be known.
Yeah. Oh, I'm every time that we gain a single subscriber. Oh, by the way, I was talking about what we should call these subscribers of ours. I think fools would be a fun one.
Fools?
Yes.
I thought we were calling them Castonies. I thought that was
okay. And actually, that's a good one too. I'll tell you what. We're gonna go to the community tab. We're gonna put it to vote.
Oh goodness.
Democracy, baby.
Democracy has worked so well for us in the past.
It literally doesn't.
We're doing it again.
84 people not voting.
We're doing it again.
Wow. It's like, where have I seen this before?
Record turnouts apparently, and we're still 20 million.
You gotta make it a short too, otherwise people are not gonna see it. I'm telling you right now, they will not see that community post.
Oh well, I'm not gonna be able to make it fucking short.
It's okay.
Not for
it's
another
all
couple
right.
weeks yet.
I'll buy the Argentina cheeseburger. He'll do it on the house.
Okay.
Yeah. He was really easy to bribe. Or it's like anytime we go out, it's like, oh, just take this out of my shorts. I'm like, all right.
A $15 meal, an $8 cheeseburger. Are you so easily bought?
Bottle of red.
Bottle of white.
Oh man. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. You can't say Merry Christmas too many times.
Have yourself.
But yeah, Mac has to go and
merry little Christmas.
oil up them boots, if you know what I'm saying.
You can say Happy New Year.
Your heart
All right, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody.
From now on,
I gotta take him to a greasy Mexican restaurant. See you guys later.
We'll be out of sight.
You know, on the Castoe Show, you can watch what you want, then you can go. Make sure you subscribe and like it too. Ooh, and then you'll realize Castoe's here for you.